Apparently, according to Reddit, black people on 2K are racist to white people on 2K and they don't pass them the ball. Let's break this down. Hit that like button if you agree with Young Swan, man. Now look, after seeing this post, I genuinely need to ask, did the majority of this community really not know the racial dynamics at play in the rec online? Complete delusion, my boy. The concept of being a white guy and making a white character in the game is always the same. This is not true. In real life, I've been playing basketball since a tiny kid. Spam, okay? Spam play. Leave early, come home late at night. When you see a white guy, you know he could shoot. That is how it is in real life. It don't matter how unathletic he is, you know he can shoot and he gonna pass, right? So if you're playing with randoms in 2K, it's the same thing. Why wouldn't you want a white guy on your team? It just makes no sense. You could tell this guy never played sports in his life. I remember in 2K14 when I used to play with my IRLs, we would only lock in and try hard when we saw the other team had some white mind players, because we assumed that they could most likely be white, and usually they could shoot. And it's like, it might not be like that now because everyone's just making black mind players even if they're not. I don't know. But especially back then when the online first started, if someone had a white mind player, you knew he most likely could shoot. You had to try hard and lock in and really guard that three. He's saying you will rarely get past the ball unless you know the people. This is not a joke. This is a fact of the game. Every white big I've made gets called Kevin Love. For some reason, people correlate basketball with black people and only black people. Guys, newsflash, just because we're the best at the sport does not mean the whole game is filled with black people. Newsflash, we're like 16% of America. Majority of the people that consume basketball, play NBA 2K, listen to rap music are not black people, by the way. So this is just a genjutsu. It's very ignorant and disrespectful to say. I don't even know why Reddit even lets this on they damn. It's like if you roasting the game, showing how bad the game is, that gets taken down. Or you just showing how bad the game is, that gets taken down. But people just painting black people to be like this, it's ridiculous. Guys, I play random modes live. I've been playing since the first 2K. No one gets the ball. All passes are late. Almost no one gets the ball. It's not because you're white. It's not because my player is white. I never get the ball and I'm shooting 100%. I'm almost always playing the best on the team. I'm not getting the ball. Right when I get takeover, I don't get the ball. Guys, everyone is just negative 1% casuals with huge egos. They don't care, bro. It doesn't matter what color my player is. Y'all have been doing this for years. Now look, maybe when you finally talk to someone on the mic, maybe he's calling you all type of names and disrespect, saying you white this, white that, but you're correlating the two, but it doesn't make sense. Let me teach you something about online gaming, okay? I am a roast god. From the lunch table, from the fam. Both my parents were in the military. Mother was a drill sergeant. My talking ability is elite. Guys, when you get into argument with someone, some of you might not know this, they try to go for the easiest target, and whatever flaw you have about you or what can be perceived as a flaw, they go for that and they're trying to win the argument. Like for instance, this is like me going to play Marvel Rivals, me cussing out the healers, like, and I'm a DPS, and we all know DPS don't get healed. I'm cussing them out and they're like, you dirty, all a bunch of black slurs and all this and that. And then I'm like, they're not healing me because I'm black. That's not why. Almost all healers are just heal bots. It doesn't correlate. If you hear someone's a Skittle guzzler, you go after that. You just go after it. You go after it. The two things don't correlate. And for y'all to even play like this, the victim mindset is so immense. Y'all get a little bit of, come on, dog. This is ridiculous. Like imagine if all of my people were on the net just saying how bad they're getting talked about nonstop all the time. Bro, would lose their mind because it actually happens so much that we just laugh at it. Like we literally laugh at it. Like it's spammed. If you play any other game besides 2K, it rarely happens on 2K because usually the people that play 2K are more accepting of black people, right? But when you play any other game, straight spam slur. Everyone hates you. Everyone. It's like a 2% chance that person's not racist that you're playing with, that he won't cross the line and say a slur. If you sound black, They're saying all type of shit. This is just how the world works. And also, guys, black people are the most accepting people of all people, and it's not close. We let all type of different races and people come in our culture, run up bags, adopt everything, and we accept them. No other culture is truly like that. Black American people. So to even say this, like there's just some coalition, like, oh man, we black, we only pass it to each other. Don't pass it to no white boys. Bro, stop. That's not a thing, bro. It's never been a thing. Stop complaining. Y'all complain every year about this. Sent me this, and it's like, stop, okay? I done gave y'all the knowledge. Are you never gonna stop saying this every year? It's not a thing. You know, on Reddit are weird. It's not cause you're white, bro. There's also a bunch of black people and Hispanics or all different type of people who make white my players all the time. That's not why, bro. It's literally not why. They have horrible IQ. Here's why randoms are so bad. And almost everyone who, just the whole 2K community is bad. They only pass it right when they figure out they can't score, and then that's too late because the other person catches up to that person, and it blows so many scoring opportunities. If you want to evolve, you have to predict where someone's gonna be, and you start throwing steamers and dots. If you can't perceive the future and you only react, and then your reaction of that, bro, everything's gonna be way too late. No one's gonna be wide open, and you just making your games way harder. You feel me? You gotta predict the future. That's how you get better. This is the perfect response right here. As a white person, I am embarrassed for us. Some of us are so racist that their racism causes them to plead victimhood in a video game they are trash at. Can't be good at everything, Kevin. This is a 100% fact. People think that just because someone comes on the mic and says the N-word or uses a lot of ebonics, they must be black. You'd be surprised how many aren't. Most people on the game aren't black. It's statistically impossible. This is what I be telling y'all. You know, a lot of people, guys, it's impossible. We're only 16% of America. It's literally impossible. It's impossible, bro. And told to stand in the corner, even when they look nothing like them. Guys, this is just not true. He's just lying. The victim mindset is strong. Guys, you see me play live for years with randoms. Years. You've never heard none of this. And I'm always in game chat communicating with everyone. And a lot of black people think I'm white by my voice. I guess since I pronounce certain words and use certain roasts that black people normally don't use, like the C word and telling them what I do to their mom. I don't know. For some reason, they be thinking I'm white, bro. And I've never experienced none of this. I first started doing this in 2K17 after legit running experiments on Random Rec. I'm only posting this now because, bro, they do this every year. They're weird, guys. They're so weird. We have to stop with this. It's racist. Now my boy messaged this to me. He sent me all these pictures, all these links. There's more, guys. What's up with every non-black person have a black character on 2K? Oh yeah. So you know, I just explained that. You know, I also thought to myself that there is absolutely no way that everyone playing 2K is black. It's true. We're only 16% of America, guys. Because the best players in the world are black, sometimes people just make black my players. And, you know, they got the dream face scan. But I promise you, bro, most people who play 2K, they are not black. Most people in America, they are not black. But yeah, this is not an issue, but this is just to, you know. Now, look at what this guy says, okay? A dude asked me if I'm really Asian, like my player. And I said yes. He stopped passing me the ball, so I started taking the ball up myself, and he got back on the mic to talk. I just mute these guys, continue to give them what they give out. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Someone treats me bad, gonna simply assume you're white on 2K. You better hope that first shot goes in. If it's a brick, your teammate's gonna 100% freeze you out. This is not true. This is just not true, bro. And to even think this, you know that you 100% have to be racist. Like, it has to be so deep within you. When I play other games, that doesn't even come across my mind. I think it's because I'm talking on the mic, going crazy, roasting people, like, but it's never like, oh, I'm scared to talk because they're gonna hear that I'm black and what? People want to win. They're not, bro. People aren't just throwing games because they see someone's a different race. What? That doesn't even make sense, bro. Imagine people just not playing the game because they hear someone's black. Like that doesn't happen. If it's not happening there, because if you guys didn't know, Black Americans are easily the most hated race out of anyone, bro. This is not real, bro. And this is why Reddit. Why are y'all letting this just stay on here? Like you gotta be white. I don't understand, because you can't even roast the game, but y'all can say stuff like this. I do not understand. Some people don't pass to white people. This is not true. Look at these likes. And everyone was saying this is just out of a few. The guy was telling me this is out of a few hours. They do this every year, bro, every year. And I think it's right before the new 2K come out. I don't know, but it's like, bro, stop. I've done bodied the whole topic. All you Reddit guys, you're probably gonna spam little threads about me or whatever. I don't give a y'all done ban me for roasting the game or something. I don't know. Stop. It's racist. Quit. Black Americans are easily the most accepting race ever. We let everyone and anyone come in our culture and benefit. We cannot go to other people's culture and benefit the same. We let people say this, that. We are the most accepting culture. Easily. You look at your biggest streamers, biggest actors, biggest this, that. This is not a thing. This is not real. You guys are being very weird. Stop. Reddit, stop letting these post this. I already get enough hate being black as it is. All you see on Twitter is just straight spam racist non-stop. That's all you see. It's just spam, okay? 2K is the only place where you barely get hit with racist, like if you're black, because most people are accepting of black people, especially compared to every other game or any other thing. Y'all not about to switch this narrative, because there's a lot of self-hating, Ken out there that will help y'all. Guarantee you half these guys, they was same shade as me, man. I'm a 99 overall with a 95 3-point. I don't even get the ball and I'm wide open. It's not you. Everyone, bro, almost no one gets the ball. I can literally go on the mic. I say I have a 99-3. Hit me when I'm open. They're not hitting me. Even if I tell them to hit. It has nothing to do with you being white. No one passes. No one. We gotta stop, bro. Stop, please, guys. It's really racist. I'm so serious. I roast and all this and that, but I don't be racist. Don't be racist. It's so annoying. Stop. It is so annoying. It's not real. This is the real reality. This is what actually happens. It's funny because every time I see these posts, people talk about white players not getting the ball. But when I see a white player in 2K, I automatically think they are a bucket from 3. This is true. Guys, I'm telling you, as a kid, you grow up, and even in the NBA, because this is how life works. When you're not athletically super gifted, you hone in on the other things, and this is just how the nationalities work. They focus on hitting their shot and passing. That's why you see people like Kyle Korver, and the real 3-point guys, they focus on their shot because they don't have the, so they focus on their shot. And this is how everyone's like growing up thinking. So it's like, for y'all to like say this, it's just not true. Shoot the ball and play deep. This is a fact. They be the coldest spotter IRL. Exactly. So it's like, why wouldn't someone want to win and dot someone else? I just don't understand. They treat everyone the same, bro. Look at this. And people are liking this. So a white guy with a white mind player, this is not true. It's not a thing. Stop, guys. It's not a thing. Bro, it's not a thing. This is ridiculous. He's saying he changed it. Guys, this is not a thing, bro. I get the ball more when my character is black. This is just not true, bro. This is not true, bro. I used to think this take was racist and dumb. It is. He's saying I'm Asian and I built like a 7-foot Filipino guy with tats. Goatee, I main center. However, the second some people hear me talk, they immediately say, oh, you white, shut the f, you don't know ball. Then I no longer get the ball. This is normal with anyone. Bro, sometimes people even say this to me. Guys, if you play any online game, if they identify your race and you're not the same, they're gonna say racial slurs. This is normal. That doesn't mean that they're not working with you because you are who you are. They're just trying to insult you and get under your skin, right? People have huge egos. If you tell them anything, they cuss you out. I would literally tell someone, hey, can you please stop cutting? He'll get on the mic and cuss me out. I say, please, several times. I'll tell someone, hey, can you scoot over a little bit? They will cuss me out. Literally, just saying anything very politely. That's just how online game is, bro. We are the most accepting group. So, I mean, every other group is way more, easily. I mean, it's not even debatable. There is no other group as accepting as Black Americans, guys. It's not even debatable. Yeah, they're just spamming comments. This is actually crazy. Sony has confirmed for the first time that more players are now using PS5 each month than PS4. We did it. We did it, guys. We did it, baby. No more old gen for 2K26. Click, 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 click. It's about damn time. Pretty impressive given that PS5 has no games. Facts. But are those people actually playing PS5 games? Facts. Sad, guys. Now it's just looking like we're gonna go at the Apple standpoint, man. It doesn't look like we're gonna keep advancing. I mean, cause like, you know, they say stuff, but it's like, it's not gonna be worth it. Like, you know, like the iPhone, like they say all this and all that, but it's no major difference, guys. They gotta make better games and stop making the old gen. That's how you make people switch. I don't know if they're stupid. Activision has sent a cease and desist letter to the people who create Zens. Is this actually gonna stop them? Do y'all think something's actually gonna happen to where they can stop them? Because I mean, why even go through doing this? Like, do you think they have a plan? I mean, they're billionaires. I mean, the fact that they did this, like, what's gonna come of this? I don't think they're just doing it for no reason. They be selling these at GameStop. There's no chance it's gonna work. Surprised more companies haven't done this. The fraction of people who use them for disability reasons are slim. Facts. So people use them for disabilities? Interesting. They have to send a cease and desist for Amex? What the hell is that? Mouse and keyboard to controller to allow the aim assist on. Damn, people be getting aim assist on mouse and keyboard? Bro, people are losers. This is why if you never proved you were good at a game back in the day, you're not him, bro. A lot of big creators that y'all don't even know, they've literally built their whole career like being a cheater, bro. Hey man, y'all click on the video on the screen.
But hey, here we go again. Yeah. Here we go again. People talking this, but when this hit the fan, everything I'm at made me. Now break it down. Yo, off the top of the dome.